Hi, a very warm welcome to Shendra's Engineering Tutorials. One of the application of operation amplifiers in this video. It's about summing amplifiers. The circuit diagram looks like this. Here we have an operational amplifier like this one. The circuit symbol of operational amplifier having two inputs. One is inverting and another one is non-inverting. And this comes under one of the linear applications of operational amplifier. In the sense, we need to connect feedback resistance RF over here, and output is collected across this point V naught output. This is this non-inverting terminal is grounded. We have A and B. Application, right? What application? Here we have this one. We have two resistances like this one, another resistance like this one. Give some names R1 and R2. This is the case. And yeah, summing amplifier, summings, adding 2, 3, 4 voltages, etc. We have V1 over here, and we have V2 voltage V2 over here. And according to the virtual ground concept which we have seen in my previous videos, what says VA will be equal to VB, isn't it? VA equal to VB. What is that? Which is equal to A is at ground potential, and ground potential is always 0 volts, right? So we have to make use of this one to reach to that point. The main objective of this video, summing amplifiers, making use of a practical application of an operational amplifier. And here V1 giving rise to I1 and V2 giving rise to I2. And after this node, it has to split into opamp current and feedback current. But the input impedance of the operational amplifying being very high, the input impedance of the opamp is very high, and so no current through this loop. The entire current, whatever current is flowing in this point, will be diverting towards output, like a feedback current through RF. So here I1 plus I2, let it be I. The I will be flowing through this one I. Right? These are the arrangements. Now from this arrangement, how to write the expression for I1? I1 will be equal to this voltage drop minus this voltage drop by this one, right? So how can that be written? V1 minus, here it's 0 volts, VB, the potential drop across B, point B, 0 by this R1. And what about I2? I2 can be written as V2 minus 0 by R2. And we have 0 potential over here, and on the other hand we have V0, output voltage V0, right? In that case, what will be this I can be written as I will be equal to, from this arrangement, 0 minus output voltage V0, because current is flowing in this direction, right? So by RF, the feedback resistance RF, which is equal to minus V0 by RF. And on the other hand, this I is the total sum of I1 and I2. So how that is written? I equal to I1 plus I2. Whatever current is flowing through this loop, it cannot go, that cannot be the input current of the operational amplifier, that will be becoming I, and so we have this expression. From this one, what we have, plugging in the value of I from here, it's a minus V0 by RF, which is equal to, what is I1? Here, V1 by R1 plus, guys, this one I2, V2 by R2 by R2, right? Isn't it? Now here RF on that side, we have to focus on the output voltage. What will be the output voltage for the input voltage? So in that case, minus V0 will be equal to, here the first term RF by R1 into V1 plus again RF by R2 into V2. Guys, what about this negation here? Continuing over this side, don't mind please. It's now finally V0 will be equal to here in this case what the negative on that side, minus of RF by R1 into V1 minus RF by R2 into V2. Guys, this is for this one, please don't mind this one, right? In this case, guys, what if we take the arrangement, we take the values in such a way that R1 equal to R2 equal to RF equal to all the values being equal, 1k 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 10k 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 etc, all the values, the resistances of all the values. So finally, in this case, making use of this one, V0 will be equal to what, R everything minus negative also comes out, R by R, this one, into V1 plus V2, isn't it? So this gets cancelled and we are left with minus V1 plus V2. So what it says, V0, final V0 is equal to 2 are added, 2 voltages are added, and the output, this negative, what this negative says, the output is the inversion of the output is the inversion of the input. This one, inverting summing amplifier, right? This is the expression in operational amplifier as a inverting summing amplifier. Inverting, input is given to the inverting terminal, and so we have the inversion at the output. Not yet done, something is left over. What if the values of R1, R2, RF are selected in such a way that in other values, okay, not this one, not this, we are done with this one. And what if R1 equal to R2 equal to R, okay, so these same values, and what if RF is equal to half of R, like 100k and 50k, for supposing, what may be the transformation here? RF is in the numerator, okay, so we have finally from this very expression V0 will be equal to, guys, we should have RF over here from the previous expression. So RF, substituting, plugging the value of this assumption, negative of RF in the sense R by 2, an assumption RF value, and I mean by R, right, from this one R, so that same R over here into, we have this negative as it is, V1 plus V2. So guys, this gets cancelled here, and we have V0 will be equal to minus of V1 plus V2 by 2 here. This is the one. So what does this says? It's the average of the two inputs, right? V1 plus V2 by 2 is the average. So average circuit, making use of a operational amplifier. With this one it will be average, and with this assumption it will be a inverting summing amplifier. Make a note please. Yet another arrangement, operational amplifier like this one here, an operational amplifier, output collected across this point, and two inputs as usual, inverting and non-inverting. Now making use of the non-inverting terminal, and for linear operation RF has to be connected. It's the arrangement over here. Here we have R1, and we have a feedback resistance RF, and this grounded. Now input is connected to the non-inverting terminal like this one here, like this. Give some names. Let this be R, okay, I'm very sorry, I'm taking back that one. Let this be R1, and let this be R2, and here voltages and currents with this one, don't mind, to be more clear. We have V1 over here and V2 over here, this one, I1 due to V1 and I2 due to V2. Guys, the input impedance, once again we have A over here and B, VA equal to VB according to virtual ground concept, right? This carries in all the applications. That happens, that comes into the picture. It's a reality that comes into the picture in all the analysis. Whatever circuit we consider making use of an operational amplifier, that comes, we have to consider this one. And what about this one here? It's the input impedance of the operational amplifier being very high, right? this whatever current, very low amount of current will be flowing through the operational amplifier, which can be neglected, which can be assumed to be 0. And another current flows at the feedback here. We need to have a current I over here in red, right? Currents are marked in red in the circuit. It's a I flowing in from this side, from this direction to this ground, right? It's a I, current I, and I. And these 2 points, these 2 nodes are at same potential according to virtual ground concept. And yeah, what about this one? How to write the expressions for this one? It's for I1 we have VA, right? So I1 can be I1 plus I2 equal to 0. The input current to the operational amplifier is very less, which can be neglected and can be assumed to be 0. And well, how to write the expression for I1? It's a V1 minus VA by R1 plus the same thing for I2, V2 minus VA upon R2, which is equal to 0, right? And separating for V1 and V2 and VA, that will be V1 by R1 plus V2 by R2 will be equal to here. It's a VA into, taking out VA as common from this and this. It will be 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, right? And simplifying this one, what it will be? It's a V1 R2 plus V2 R1 upon R1 and R2 on this side, and it will be VA as it is, no change in that, and R1 and R2, R1 plus R2. Guys, this is what. And here R1 into R2 on either side gets cancelled, and our final VA will be it's a V1 R2 plus V2 R1 upon this one. This goes upside down, so R1 plus R2. We have the expression for VA. So guys, make note of this one. On the other hand, writing expression for the output loop, we have a current flow of current in this direction, and the current I from this point to this point. The current I from this point to this point can be written as, it's a, what's that? I will be equal to current I will be equal to what? It's a V0 minus VB here, VB, which is equal to VA. So I'm writing down straight away that one, VA by RF. Okay, so this is from this point to this point, and the same I flows, it doesn't take the diversion to this side. This is restricted because of the high input impedance. The same I flows through the ground like this one. So from this point to this, the same I can be written as I will be equal to VA upon this R, VA upon R, and these two equations are same in the sense V0 by RF minus VA upon RF will be equal to the same current, right? Whatever the current, the same current. So VA by R, and V0 by RF is equal to, pushing this ratio to that side, to RHS, we have VA as common from both the terms, because that side we have VA in this also, 1 by R plus, it's negative, right? That goes positive, so VA came out, we have 1 by RF. So this is the expression for V0 by RF. So finally, not yet finally, V0 will be equal to VA into, this goes that side, so we have RF by R plus 1, isn't it? So this is the expression for V0. So which VA? I guess the same VA could be plugged over here, right? Make a note, please. We have the expression for V0 over here. V0 is equal to, what is that? V0 equal to VA times, what is that? It's R plus RF, simplifying straight away that one. And this R plus RF by R as it is from the previous expression, and plugging in the value of VA from this very expression. I didn't, it's a VA, don't worry. VA from the previous derivations, right? So what that value into it's R1 plus R2 over here, isn't it? And from in the numerator we have V1 R2 plus V2 R1, right? And here I guess this gets cancelled, this one. How to cancel? Unless we go for an assumption. It's I'm very sorry, this is R plus RF, isn't it? No cancellation unless we assume something. No, it's R plus RF. It's R1 plus R, doesn't cancel, gets cancelled. I'm very sorry. Here, and V0 will be equal to simplifying for this V1 and V2 separately. From the first term we have, from the first term it's R1 R plus RF into R2 in the numerator, into R in the denominator we have R into R1 plus R2 into V1 for the first term, plus the second term what we have in the numerator, it's R plus RF into R1, okay, and in the denominator is R into R1 plus R2, guys, into V2. Here, now let's go for an assumption. What if all the values of the circuit resistor, the values of the resistors are selected in such a way that R1 equal to R2 equal to RF equal to R, all these gets cancelled. Here, this, if these are equal, that will be gets cancelled with this one, and this gets cancelled. Here in this ratio also, if these are equal, this gets cancelled and this gets cancelled. So finally we'll be left with, guys, I hope you understood that one. Now finally, no negation over here. See, no negation. So it will be V1 plus V2. No negation. V0 is the sum of the two input currents V1 and, sorry, output voltage is the sum of two input voltages V1 and V2. Make a note, please. Non-inverting summing amplifier, making use of a operational amplifier. Hope you understood the derivation, the analysis. If you find it useful, please support me with your valuable share and a subscription. Thank you for watching.